This is... Welcome to Space Cable, the fastest-growing cable company in Northern Ohio. Space Cable got its start nearly 5 years ago with our flagship franchise in Strongsville. From there, Space has grown to include 12 individual cable franchises operated from 3 separate head ends. Space Cable is the third-largest cable TV system in the greater Cleveland area. Let's take a closer look at the Space Cable operation. Our first system on the border of Strongsville and Middleburg Heights now serves those 2 cities with one of the largest cable channel lineups of any area system. We have also completed building in Columbia Township, just west of Strongsville in Lorain County. We have maximized the potential of this one head end to serve these 3 communities. We are passing over 17,000 homes with a subscriber base of around 9,500. Strongsville alone was one of the most expensive systems in Cuyahoga County to build, with over 90 miles of underground plant and 70 miles of overhead wiring. Our independent system was the second Space Cable operation to be constructed. We added the cities of Cuyahoga Heights, Newburgh Heights, Valley View, and Walton Hills to that head end. By moving into neighboring cities, Space Cable has expanded system potential and taken advantage of our enviable ahead-of-time construction schedules, well-built facilities, and renowned channel lineup. In these communities, we have passed over 4,400 homes and have nearly 2,200 subscribers. Then there's Sheffield Lake, and in the Space Cable tradition, neighboring Sheffield Village and the city of Avon. In Sheffield Lake, we found an excellent location for a head end, but it was being used as an auto body shop in a rundown building. So we bought the shop, renovated the building, and changed an eyesore into a beautiful addition to a proud community. We have passed 5,700 homes with a potential subscriber base of 3,100 customers. You may notice that Space Cable's subscription rate is quite good. Our communities average over a 50% subscription rate. We pride ourselves on our professional door-to-door sales efforts, coupled with aggressive remarket campaigns designed to reach as many non-subscribers as possible. One of Space Cable's largest franchises came in October of 1983 with the award of the Garfield Heights franchise. This system was built in 1984 and 1985 with a total investment of $3.2 million. And in early 1986, work was completed which interconnected the adjacent Garfield Heights and Independence systems. We originally won the Garfield Heights franchise based on the strength of several presentations to the city's Cable Advisory Committee and council members. We demonstrated, among other attributes, our commitment to build and maintain institutional loops to connect educational and civic organizations within the larger cities we serve. Institutional loops are small cable systems within the larger cable system. They interconnect schools, libraries, and government buildings with television channels not available to the general subscriber network. These channels can be filled with educational or enrichment programs for school children, city employees, teachers, health professionals, senior citizens, or other select groups on the network. Space Cable also provides at least one cable channel from the institutional system linked to the subscriber network so that programs of interest to the general public can be cablecast. In Strongsville, for example, the school district's coordinator for audiovisual and television has made their institutional loop one of the most active in the entire state. John Bedford is making interactive classroom television a daily part of the educational process. Seen here in the school system's master control room, John uses the two-way interconnect provided and maintained by Space Cable to enhance educational opportunities throughout the school system. Strongsville has 7 elementary, 2 junior highs, and 1 senior high school in an institutional system covering 22 miles. If an interesting event is happening at one school, it can be cablecast live to any of the other buildings, to the subscriber network, or videotaped for replay later. In fact, Strongsville High School's annual June commencement ceremonies have been cablecast live for 4 straight years, due entirely to John's dedicated efforts and the school system's support for educational cable television.
During the school year, we have 8 institutional channels in constant use to play back programs that we have either produced ourselves or which have become available for our use. Space Cable has provided a tremendous amount of assistance in helping us design, build, equip, and maintain this system. Of course, the Strongsville City Schools had a substantial head start in television, with a portable studio system in place and buildings wired for closed-circuit television. We were ready for cable, and Space Cable has responded beautifully to our request in the franchise proposal.
Others have recognized the potential of this medium and the institutional loop to deliver results. The prestigious Cleveland Foundation has awarded an $86,000 grant to the Strongsville schools to provide GED training programs to adults in the community who have not yet graduated from high school. Original courses have been produced and cablecast on the subscriber system as part of a 2-year study to analyze the impact of high-technology delivery systems on the educational process. And Space Cable has provided an additional subscriber channel to the schools for this purpose. Space Cable has kept pace with changing technologies in the cable TV industry, too. We updated our Strongsville system to accept addressable converters in 1983. This involved a massive 5,000 converter swap-out with existing units in the field. Although this process cost over $800,000, most of our subscribers now have a state-of-the-art set-top converter. We can quickly change customer services by addressing a computer and can also take advantage of pay-per-view events as they become available. Eventually, all Space Cable subscribers will be online with addressable converters as we move to upgrade all of our systems in the near future. Space Cable has grown and modernized in other areas, too. Our franchising activities and subscriber growth far outran original projections. We have outgrown 2 internal billing systems and have now contracted for outside billing services from Cable Data. Once again, changing technologies created new opportunities for greater efficiency in operation and improved customer satisfaction. Of course, cable TV companies aren't just all franchises, computers, converters, head-ends, hardware, cable, and satellite channels. We can't forget the human factor, the people that make things happen. We have a dedicated crew of hard-working managers and department heads who have come together to make Space Cable the most desirable cable TV system in the greater Cleveland area. In fact, most of these people have been part of Space Cable since the very beginning and play an active role in the company. Rick Copeland is our general manager. Paul Mills is director of engineering. And Bill Burkett is our chief engineer. Loretta Carrick manages operations in the Garfield Heights and Sheffield Lake systems. Ed Paskey is our controller. John Chapman is Space Cable's program director for local origination. Dottie Fox coordinates community and government relations. Randy Wells is Space Cable's construction coordinator. Ron Sinterick is the installation manager. Dee Glinsky is the Strongsville office manager and bookkeeper. Jeff Smith is our advertising manager, and John Gamina is the subscription sales manager. Together, these folks coordinate the activities of over 60 Space Cable secretaries, salesmen, technicians, installers, and assistants, the people on the front line who make things happen. New franchises, internal growth, the best channel lineup in Greater Cleveland, and good people. It all added up to success for Space Cable and new opportunities for continued development. These opportunities were realized in October of 1984 when we added a new general partner to Space Cable, Charles Dolan, and Cablevision. Mr. Dolan is a pioneer in the cable TV industry, the founder of HBO. He is one of the people most responsible for taking cable television from its infancy as an antenna service in rural areas to its adolescence as the comprehensive home entertainment medium that now reaches nearly half of the nation's homes. We have no doubt that Chuck Dolan will be leading the industry into its adulthood with the information age that is now upon us. Cablevision has expanded from a modest beginning on Long Island, New York in 1973 to become the largest independent cable TV system in the nation and the largest cable system in the metropolitan New York area. Cablevision also operates systems in Fairfield County, Connecticut, Boston and Brookline, Massachusetts, 30 franchises in the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, and is building in portions of the Bronx and Brooklyn, New York, Geauga County, Ohio, and Croydon, England, its first foreign venture. Space Cable is now part of the growing Cablevision family with enhanced programming opportunities and a new financial organization. And we will continue to maintain local management and exercise local control over day-to-day activities. That's right. We'll have the best of both worlds, with one of the leading national cable TV companies as a partner in the local management of one of the leading Greater Cleveland cable TV companies. The Space Cable that has become a trusted corporate citizen in a dozen communities will continue to serve our subscribers and meet our obligations in traditional Space Cable style. So there you have it, the past, the present, and the future with Cablevision. This is Space Cable Today.
This has been a Space Cable production.